Yeah. Hey peoples, what's going on? Welcome to today's episode of NovelAI. Today we are checking out another prompt made by Crazy Carlton. This prompt is called Dune and it is based off of the upcoming movie Dune. Crazy Carlton has read the book, so he knows much more about this than I do. I, for one, know absolutely nothing about Dune. Crazy Carlton told me a little bit about Dune and how it's like similar to Star Wars, and then at the end he goes, so here's a small glimpse of Dune. Have fun destroying it. And destroy it I will. I know Zendaya is gonna be in the new movie, so let's think of a good name here. Alright, instead of Zendaya, we're gonna be Zenaida. That's so stupid. That's really dumb. I'm sorry. Zenaida. And then the second placeholder I have to fill in is optimal amount of people in a tent. That's easy. 76. Gonna be a lot of people in a tent. A vision that foretells war. I don't even know what to put down for that. I guess I just have to fill in an answer that represents that war is coming. Okay, I put down a really long answer for that one, so we'll just read it when we get to it in the story. And last but not least, melee weapon. I'm gonna do a quick callback to our Hobbit episode, and we're just gonna go with midget for that one. I take the racist Hobbit in my arms by the legs and use his limp body as a weapon to bash Jano with. I feel like midgets make great melee weapons. If you don't believe me, I challenge you to get hit full force with a midget to the face and tell me how you feel afterwards. God created Arrakis to train the faithful, and then it says Freeman saying, does this mean Morgan Freeman? God created Arrakis to train the faithful. Is that better? Is that what you were looking for? Your name is Zenaida, and you are a Freeman knave, a leader of a tribe. As you leave your siege, you walk into the open desert with only your still suit and your midget to protect you from the hostile environment. I don't know what a still suit is, but okay. The desert sun is harsh and unforgiving. The ever-present sand threatens to engulf you. It is easy to become disoriented in this dry and barren place. To survive here, you must have faith in your training. I can wield a midget like nobody's business. You follow the hidden markers that will lead you to your destination. You look for Siege Zenel in the distance. As you draw nearer, you see it nestled between two dunes like an oasis in the middle of nowhere. Your heart beats faster as you approach its entrance. I feel like this is supposed to be like a dramatic thing because my heart's beating fast, but I have no clue what's going on, so I'm not nervous in the slightest. You are greeted by two tribesmen armed with knives. That's no match for my midget. They inform the leader of your arrival and you are beckoned to follow them. You are taken to a large tent. Within the tent you see 76 tribesmen dressed in ornate fabrics. They all have blue in blue eyes and sit cross-legged on large luxurious rugs. What does it mean they all have blue in blue eyes? Why are you telling, what do you just mean they all have blue? Okay, does that mean that not only they're one, I forget the name, there's like an iris, but I don't remember if that's the black part or the blue part. I think that's the blue part, but does it mean that the black part is also blue because it says blue in blue eyes? I don't know what that means.
Hey guys, if you're confused, don't worry. There will be a break time in the next episode coming out tomorrow that explains a bunch of stuff about Dune, so make sure you watch it tomorrow so that you're less confused.
All of them look at you expectantly. Are you well? One of them asks. You nod your head while sitting down beside them. You say, I had a vision of spilt chocolate milk that caused my Aunt Tammy to slip and fall, killing her upon impact with the ground. Oh no, that means war is coming. One of the freemen looks puzzled, but he says nothing more. He motions towards another man seated next to him. This new man rises and approaches you. His eyes are narrow slits set deep within his face. Muad'Dib has come, he says, the one who was prophesied. We invite you to fight together by his side, the freeman leader says. I replied, it would be an honor to spill blood with my trusty midget by your side. But we need a reason. What is our cause? Why do we want to kill the emperor? We are freemen. Our cause is freedom from oppression. Yeah, dude, whatever reason you want to come up with, I'm just happy that we get to kill people. The Emperor, he killed my father, my mother, and now he has killed the Atreides. I said, I don't know what an Atreides is, but sure, I'll kill the Emperor. We have a plan. Muad'Dib is to take the Emperor on Arrakis. The Emperor is to take the Emperor on Arrakis. The Emperor will kill the Emperor. So the plan is for the Emperor to kill himself? I just said, so what you're saying is we need the Emperor to kill himself? The Freeman leader nods. Exactly. It's a suicide pact. I don't think that's what a suicide pact is, but sure, okay. I just said, how will we get him to kill himself? He will not refuse. He is too afraid to. The Emperor is a coward, but you can convince him. Convince him to let you help. Okay, I guess I can do that. I said, you nod and make your way to the Emperor's palace. You arrive in a great hall where many people are gathered. The Emperor is there, standing before the crowd. The Emperor of the known universe, they shout. You stand up on a table and say, excuse me, Mr. Emperor, I'm here to help you kill yourself. Everyone stops and blankly stares at you. What? You point at the Emperor. The one who is to die is the one standing over there. The Emperor turns around and sees you. Who? I just said, you big fecker. What? The Emperor is speechless. This is a very simple plan, Emperor. All you have to do is jump off a cliff. Yeah, I mean, not wrong. My person continued, no problem. Just climb down a rope ladder to the bottom. Easy. The Emperor, he jumps. I think my person's kind of insane, but okay. No, I am the Emperor of the known universe. I said, I know, you big flaccid porcupine. That's why I need you to be obliterated into little pieces at the bottom of the cliff. Why would I want to do that? Why would anyone want to do something like that? Because you have to, Emperor, because you're the one who has to die. The Emperor is the only one who can end all the fighting. I said, either you jump off the cliff or I have to introduce you to my little friend. Oh no, I accidentally put a comma instead of a period, so the AI just added the atomic bomb. I meant my midget, and I was gonna laugh because I said my little friend, and it's funny because he's a midget, but now it's just a nuke. Do the math, Emperor. One of those two things have to happen. You wouldn't dare. Oh yes, I would. Okay, so this guy hasn't seen any of my other NovelAI or AI dungeon stories if he thinks I won't drop an atomic bomb on this place. I said, it's your choice of how you want to die. Midget, cliff, or atomic bomb. Leave down in the comments which one of those methods would you prefer to die by. Beaten to death by a midget jumping off a cliff or being blown up by an atomic bomb. It's a tough question, I know, but take your time and really give it some thought. The Emperor is silent for a moment. Then he says, alright, let me see the atomic weapon. Show it to me. He's like, how big is this atomic weapon? I said, you pull the nuclear device out of your ass, and it adds, and you show it to the Emperor. That's a real atomic bomb, isn't it? When did you find such a thing? My home planet is called Earth. No. Okay, that kind of fits because Earth has lots of those, but no, hold on. I just said up my ass and to the left, you reply. My character continues, very well, we shall proceed with the plan. Jump off a cliff, Emperor. The Emperor replied, no, not yet. I haven't had enough sex. I said, I don't quite frankly give two fecks. Today is the day you have to die. Well, if I must go, then I will. I just want to make love first, so where's the cliff? What? He said he wanted to make love first, but then he asked where the cliff was. Is he planning on making love on the side of the cliff before I shove him off? Interesting plan. A few kilometers from here. Is it kilometer or kilometer? I don't know, because I'm not wrong like the Europeans are. I use miles like a normal person. You know what I'm gonna get for saying that? I'm gonna get Westbot during the editing session of this video, and he's gonna be like, actually, kilometers are a much more efficient way of measuring distance as they equal this amount of a meter and blah blah blah. I don't care. I'm American through and through, and I use miles, goddammit. So fuck off with your fancy European bullshit. Sorry, I just get a little bit heated about things like that. I'm very passionate about my metric system. Anyhow, looks like it's time to end this episode after that little rant we just had. If you enjoyed this episode and you're excited for part 2 where inevitably the Emperor is gonna have to die, then be sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I appreciate you for being here. I thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day. Love all of you, and I will see you guys next time.